Welcome to Wrist Check, where I review a cool watch in less than 5 minutes. On my desk today is a watch from my personal collection, this Movado Esperanza. This watch is famously worn by Paulie Walnuts from The Sopranos. This video will be a little different from the rest of my wrist check videos, as I'm going to talk a little bit about what this watch means to me. I bought this watch off Facebook Marketplace for a really good deal, $100, and there's a really good story behind it. For those who don't know, I'm a huge fan of The Sopranos. I think it's one of the greatest TV shows, if not the greatest TV show of all time, and many people who've seen the show would agree with me. It is a critically acclaimed masterpiece. Now, I really want to collect all the watches from The Sopranos someday, but there's plenty that are currently out of my price range. You can help me out with my goal by liking and subscribing. Any support is appreciated. Anyway, back to the story. I'm browsing Facebook Marketplace one night, and I see a picture of a dimly lit box of watches, but I'm able to make out the very iconic bracelet of the Movado Esperanza. I messaged the seller, I said, hey, is that watch in the corner there a Movado? He got back to me, he said, yes it is. I said, I'd like to buy it, please. He said, alright, what's your offer? I offered him $100, and he kindly shipped it to me. For those who don't know, in The Sopranos, the watches the characters wear somehow represent the character. In the case of Paulie, he wears the Movado Esperanza because he's cheap. It's kind of funny because it's the cheapest watch, or one of the cheapest watches in the show. And Paulie wears it because he's cheap to his core, and although the watch is cheap, it still bears an iconic silhouette and is bold but a little simple, kind of like Paulie. Paulie also wears an all-gold version of this watch, mainly in the later seasons, and I'd like to get my hands on that one someday as well. Anyway, let's talk about the watch. It has a very iconic design with the Movado circle right at the 12 o'clock position, and of course the bracelet is unlike any other bracelet you'll see on any other watch. It's incredibly iconic and eye-catching. This watch has a very good wrist presence despite being small, around 32mm, and thin, around 5mm. Having a closer look at the watch here, you can see the text Swiss Movado Quartz at the bottom of the dial. Other than that, this dial is incredibly simplistic, and that's how it's supposed to be. And finally, here it is on wrist outside in natural lighting. It looks great. The bracelet and the dial combine to make for a beautiful watch. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.